everyone, welcome to Microbiology Online Bio 275 D6C. My name is Dr. Williams and I'm so happy to be your instructor this semester. So as we dive in, I do want to give you a course tour. So this is what this video primarily is for. You'll see you have some navigation bars here at the top and all your course materials located in these modules here. So one, I do want to tell you this is a Quality Matters certified course, which means it has gone through some rigorous digital teaching tests and things like that to ensure that you have the best learning environment you possibly can. So really proud of that. So that's what this course is. So everything else is your course material. You can access your syllabus here. And you'll see it'll take you straight to that link in the syllabus. Please make sure to review all that information there. There will also be syllabus links here in the orientation. So the orientation is really where you start in this course. You're going to see some due dates here that might look confusing. So I want to tell you why this looks like a discrepancy, but it's not. Our orientation module is going to last February 3rd through February 9th. Now, the reason it says due February 12th is because this is the state date, what we call the census date or the 10% date, where we are required to show that you completed a graded assignment by. I hope that you have it done way before that, which is why I put it until the 9th. But if you do not have your course entry quiz completed by this date, then you will lose your seat in the class. So I always like to make that very, very clear. So day one, jump into the course and complete your assignment, and that way you maintain a seat in the course. Also, what you'll find out is until you complete this course entry quiz, you will not be able to access the rest of the course. So you see content is listed as not available, and it will become available as soon as you complete this entry quiz. So let's go ahead and start with the orientation and guide you through it. Again, here's the list of assignments in orientation. There are 11 tasks. 3 of them are graded. 1, that entry quiz, which you must have done in order to maintain a seat in the class. An introduction discussion, and a course orientation quiz that has 10 questions. Please make sure to get this done as soon as possible. So you will see I'll dive in now to switch into task 1, which is the syllabus, which you saw that there's a link outside of here, but I have it linked here for you and embedded here for you. So the ease of access, you can find it in multiple places really fast. I also have for you a course schedule that can be downloaded. So you'll see that course schedule looks like this. It is also in your announcements as well. In addition, you also have a course map. A lot of people use the course map to help them see how things are related. So if you just look, it's just showing you how each assignment meets these objectives for each module. It really just shows you where to find information, and you can use this or not. I find it valuable, especially when studying and understanding why I'm doing assignments, because it'll tell you what each assignment is teaching you, and what each reading is teaching you. So I have those there for you. You can download those. To learn more about me, you can come here and read that paragraph, but here important contact information is found. My email, williams.patricia@gaston.edu. My office location is RCB 232. If you're looking for my office, it is inside the dean's office suite. Since I'm one of the associate deans, I'm not over with the biology science people. I'm in the dean's office, so that's where I'm located. My office hours in person are Monday through Thursday, 8 to 11 a.m. I also am so happy to meet with you online if that is better for you, but I do have one request, and that is, will you schedule the appointment ahead of time and let me know you're coming? The reason I do this is because I have so many students and people coming to meet with me, I may already be in an appointment, so I won't just have my Zoom turned on all the time. I will turn it on when I have an appointment. So I just wanted to make you aware of that. My preferred method of contact is first through Blackboard messages and second through email. And so just make sure that you're contacting me in Blackboard message, and I'll show you that. The reason I like Blackboard messages first is because I'm always worried that a student will send an email and it'll get caught in my spam. Nothing gets caught in the Blackboard messages, so I will get it. So if you send it, I get it. I am very quick about responding, so if you don't hear from me in a couple hours, just go ahead and reach out to me again. Like I said, here, response time, I'll respond to these messages and emails within 24 hours, excluding weekends and holidays. And I check, but what I like students to know is I check my messages and email many times through the day, so you'll find that my response time is much faster. My weekend policy is I'm generally not available on the weekends, but I still periodically check my emails and messages. It's just not as often as I do during Monday through Thursday. So you will still hear from me more than likely, but if you don't, just know I will get to you Monday morning. But I still check and try to respond as much as possible. My grades, posted grades within 1 week after the due date. For some reason, if I can't meet that timeline, I will always let you know ahead of time. And so just know that. But you will also find, just like with emails and messages, that I work much faster. I tend to take bits and time every single day to do grading and try to keep up on that grading. So that's there for you to know. So just know I'm pretty quick. Here is that course entry quiz that you must have completed to not only see the rest of the course, but maintain a seat in this class. I'm going to go ahead and take it with you. Well, you still have to take this, but I'm going to show you what it does. So you just 3 questions. It's unlimited attempts. You take it as many times to get 100. I've read the syllabus, I know the last date of withdrawal from the course, and how can I be successful? By completing all my graded work, contacting me if you have difficulties, and using support services. So there we go. How quick and easy that was. Now you have maintained your seat in the class, and you now have access to everything in the class. So now you can see you have a course tour video, which is what you're listening to right now. You will have your introduction discussion as well. And you can post information about yourself. I will respond to you for that. Lab notice, which is just telling you that we do a lot of virtual labs. Chromebooks sometimes don't support these labs, so make sure you have a backup computer if possible. If you are on a high school campus taking CCP courses, your Chromebook may not work, so you might have to go to the library or something, but usually they do work. I haven't had many problems, but I also like students to know that. And here's a little bit of learner support, the Gaston College Learner Support link. You can see links to campus resources, how to be successful online, technology support, so if you're having trouble with your computer, and if you need tutoring, there's the link for that tutoring. There's also information on how to track your progress, how to communicate in the class, privacy notices if you need them, and your technical skills and digital literacy that you may need for the class. So all of that's located there. Then you may notice some of you may have used Blackboard Ultra before, some of you may not. So if my course looks different than all your other courses or some of your other courses, it's because I have moved to Blackboard Ultra. In the fall of 2025, every faculty member will, but I've been teaching with the Blackboard Ultra for about 1.5 years. So what that means is your course may look different if you're in other classes that has not transitioned to Blackboard Ultra. So one, I want you to know I'm here to help you through that. So if you're struggling with Blackboard Ultra, it's hard for you, don't worry. We'll support each other through it. But also I put some helpful videos in here just in case you're used to the old Blackboard and don't know how to use the new Blackboard. So you can learn how to track your progress in the course, how to navigate the new Blackboard, how to submit your assignments in the new Blackboard, how to post discussions, and how to check your grades. So lots of videos here to help you navigate. But also feel free, I'm happy to help you with that as well. And then the last main step, graded step, again, unlimited attempts, is your 10-question orientation quiz. You can take this as many times as needed to get a 10 out of a 10. So what this means for you is that you start off, if you complete your 3 assignments, you start off with 3 100s in the course, which is so super helpful. So they do count as a grade, so do make sure to take them seriously and get those done. Once completed, you'll see all this completion information, and you can move on to the module. So here's what a module looks like. There are 5 modules in the class, each covering a set of group topics. So module 1 is the introduction to the microbial world. If you click on that, it will expand and you'll see all the parts of the module. So every module will look the same. When you click on it, you will always have the same headers and the same type of assignment. So what you'll see here is in Module 1, you have your summary and objectives. So this is all the things you're going to be learning in the course. You'll see that there are 12 learning objectives in Module 1. But what I have here, some people say, what does this CO1 mean? And what does this CO2 mean? CO3 mean? This means that this outcome here, 1.1, aligns with your course learning outcome in your syllabus. So it aligns to that course outcome that you find in the syllabus number 1. So I have those linked for you to better help you understand why we are learning what we're learning and why it's important to know what we need to know. Then you will see I always have a task or to-do list for you. You'll see that, like for Module 1, will last from Monday, February 10th through Sunday, February 23rd. You will see there are 2 due dates within each module, the first Sunday and the second Sunday. You see Sunday, February 16th, you will have 3 activities due. That is an initial discussion post, a lab, and another lab. Then week 2, the rest of the module will be due, which you will have your responses to your discussions, a global connection activity, a homework, a lab, and a quiz. So one thing I do like to say, do not wait till Sunday to complete your assignment. It is very important that you work throughout the week to make sure you're not overwhelmed with a ton of work on Sunday. This class is meant for you to come in at your pace, but multiple times a week to work on things. And that's how you'll be the most successful. Then your first main assignment is the first discussion post. So do make sure that you remember there are 2 due dates. There's the February 16th for the initial response, and then the 2 responses to me or your fellow classmates will be due February 23rd. You will then have a global connection activity. I'm just going to open it up and show you what that is. This is creating historical timeline of advances in microbiology. You remember at the beginning of the course when I said this is a Quality Matters certified course? This is also a global certified course. So if you are in the Scholars of Global Distinction program here at Gaston College, this class counts as one of your courses. So there are global activities located throughout to meet that requirement. If you are not a Scholar of Global Distinction, I suggest reaching out and doing that. Miss Michelle Dominique will offer that, will give you information on that, and it is really a lot of fun. I travel with students sometimes on these trips, and they are amazing, and the courses are amazing too. So you'll see that this is creating a timeline. There is a rubric for this assignment. You can click on that to see that rubric and each of the components of that. So that's that global activity. You only have 2 global activities, so you will not see this one in every single module. So don't stress about that. It's in Module 1 and Module 3. Then you will always have a homework. So your homework will be 15 questions, and they are short essay based, not long, but you know they do require you to type out an answer. It is not timed, so you can take as much time as you need. You also have labs, so Module 1 will have 3 different labs for you, due at different times, 2 of them on the 16th, 1 on the 23rd. They are virtual labs, so when you enter that lab, you will have the instructions, but to access it, you need to click this link, and it will take you, and it's probably going to start talking, so I apologize if it does that. Yeah, sorry, that was very loud. But you come in and complete this lab, watch the video, and follow the instructions. So you will have questions to answer here. Sometimes the question is asking you to upload a picture from that virtual lab area that it asks you to take a screenshot of. So I do tell you those what you need to take beforehand. So you can see you will need to take screenshots of your work, one of the raw milk. So you'll see there's 2 screenshots you'll need to take, and you will upload those images here. So, hold on, here. So you can either upload it right here by clicking and it'll give you a place to upload, or you can add it down here if it's giving you trouble to answer here, to load it there. So that's how the labs look throughout the course. And then you'll have your module quiz, which is 30 multiple choice questions. And then once completed, you'll have that module done. And then you can move on to Module 2. Now, I do want to tell you something that I do in this course that I hope you find very helpful. You will see when you look, I'm going to go ahead back into the global activity. You see how it says attempts, 5 attempts left. Okay, I'm going to click on homework, 5 attempts left. Lab, same thing. Let me click on the quiz, 2 attempts. Okay, so I am a firm believer that we learn from things we don't know yet. So when I don't know something, I remember things that I missed on the test more than I remember the stuff I got right. So I think it's very important for us to go back and learn from our mistakes. So on global connection activities, homework, discussion boards, and labs, you have 5 chances to earn the highest grade possible. Quizzes, 2. You take it once, then you have another chance to improve your score. And the highest grade counts, because I firmly believe we learn from things we don't know yet. So if you let's say you come in and you take this Lab 1B and you got a 6 out of a 10 on it, and you're like, oh man, I could have done better. Well, you have 4 more chances to do better. So what I say is go in and look at the questions you missed, study them, and go in and take it again. And that way you improve your score. So your score is in your control completely throughout the course. And that's how each module is set up, and you'll see that all the way throughout each and every module. You will have in module 3, you're going to have a lab practical. So do be aware of that. And in module 5, so in place of labs, you're going to have a lab practical instead of a lab. I do provide you a study guide and review for that lab practical. And then, of course, once you get through all 5 modules, we'll then be at the final exam. Final exam is due on May 13th. If you click here, you can access a note about the final exam. It's 50 questions, multiple choice, and due May 13th. You will not be able to access that final until I'm allowed to open it. So you will have the opening date there, and so you can see it's locked until then. And then once you have everything, you have completed microbiology. So that's how the course is laid out. Hopefully you have a better understanding of the layout, but if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm just going to go quickly through this top navigation bar here. Obviously there's a calendar. For that calendar, I don't really use it very much, but it does have all of our due dates except for the initial discussion post. So like here you see these are our orientation assignments that are due, and here are the Sunday assignments due for module 1. And so you can see those there. You only see 2 assignments due because it's not showing you the initial discussion post. That's why I don't use this that much, and make sure to use the course schedule that I provide to you. Announcements will be posted here. You don't see them right now because I'm recording this before the class starts, but you will have announcements posted there. So anything I need to let you guys know, you'll find there. Our discussions are located here. You can see we have 6 total discussions, 5, 1 in each module plus the introduction. So you can access this in each module, or you can come straight here if you know you just need to go straight to the discussion. And then your gradebook. So you see this is what your gradebook will look like. This is just my preview user gradebook. Remember, we took this entry quiz so we could see the rest of the course. And you'll see every assignment is located here and with the due dates. So you'll see most things aren't auto graded like this, so a lot of things will require me to hand grade it, so you won't see that grade right away. You will for task 4 and task 10, but everything else really requires me to hand grade it. So I will grade those things, but I just wanted you to see what all that looked like. If you remember at the beginning, I said I prefer Blackboard messages as my method of communication. That's this button here. You click new message, enter your course. If you're trying to get a hold of me, click my name. If you're trying to get a hold of anybody else, because you can message other students if needed for study groups or whatever you need, you can click that and send it on. So that is a little bit of what our course looks like. I'm looking forward to getting to know each of you this semester, and I hope everyone has a wonderful start to our course. But if you need anything, please reach out. I'm always happy to help. Have a great day.